feel it, baby?
Hello and welcome back to Cooking for Single Men, the only cooking show designed specifically for the average single male. I'm your host, Grant Garcia, and today we'll be working with Nesquik powder. Unfortunately, we ran out of milk in the studio, so we're going to have to use iced tea today. It's going to get interesting. As always, the rules are the same. I'll be making 3 different dishes, or in this case, drinks, with the same recipe, but different concentrations, putting a little spice on it, if you will. So, we have 1 tablespoon of powder, 2 tablespoons of powder, and 4 tablespoons of powder. They all have 1 cup of iced tea. So this one will have the least concentration, and this one will have the most. And I will give you a scale 1 to 10 rating of what I think is the best. Let's get into it. So let's break it down. First, we have our least concentration, which is 1 tablespoon of powder in 1 cup of iced tea, with a concentration of around 50 molar. Our middle concentration is actually the recommended concentration for Nesquik powder. So we have 2 tablespoons of powder in 1 cup of iced tea with a concentration of just over 100 molar. And then finally, we have our highest concentration, which is double the recommended, with 4 tablespoons of powder, 1 cup of iced tea, and a concentration of over 200 molar. Let's mix. Least concentration. Recommended serving. And double the recommended serving. All right. I've mixed all the drinks, and now it's time for our short science segment where we explain what's going on. Our solute, which is the powder, is being broken down by our solvent, the iced tea, in order to create our probably delicious drink. There are certain things that are done to speed up this process or catalyze this process, such as applying heat or like mixing, like I just did now. All 3 of our solutions are unsaturated because I could mix more solute into them if I wanted to. The other solution types are saturated and supersaturated. Saturated being a solution in which no more solute can be dissolved, and a supersaturated solution being a solution that is so overly concentrated that crystals start to form from the solute attempting to escape the solvent. Now let's get over to everyone's favorite part of the show, the taste test. First up is our concentration of just over 50 molar. Let's give it a taste. Six out of 10. Next, we have the recommendation of Nesquik, which is a concentration of just over 100 molar. So let's see if the recommendation is any good. Four out of 10. And now, our final concentration, which is double the recommended amount with a concentration of over 200 molar. Let's give it a try. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10 for this one. So, let's wrap this up. Our lowest concentration received a 6 out of 10. Not too bad. Nesquik's recommended concentration received a 4 out of 10, the worst of the group. And doubling the recommended concentration received a coveted 10 out of 10 because it was absolutely, unequivocally delicious. I think I might have some more right now. And that's the show. Hope you enjoyed.